The future of a nation is the result of present actions, based on the work of its people and the sustainable use of natural resources. The greatness of the Brazilian nation is everywhere. Brazil is the world's fifth largest country in landmass, with the most biodiversity in the world, and 12% of the Earth's fresh water. It excels in agriculture and cattle production, and it is one of the world's major producers and exporters of food products. And it is, above all, the people, Brazilian workers who leverage national growth through their creativity and competence. Brazil counts on the world's largest renewable matrix on Earth. While the average worldwide use of renewable energy is 12.6%, in Brazil this number is close to 46%. Also, the nation has a huge potential to expand the offer of renewable energy. These achievements are not mere coincidences. Brazil has the largest and most successful program of replacement of fossil fuels by renewable fuels, by applying its own technology of the highest level. All equipment employed in mills and distilleries, as well as the machinery used in harvesting, are developed and produced locally. Brazil also counts on the largest fleet of flex fuel cars. And all of this has led the nation's research and production of biofuels to become benchmarks for the world. As a result, energy efficiency of sugarcane ethanol is way superior to that of corn or beets. And that is not all. Ethanol use in the past 30 years has avoided the emission of 800 million tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. And improvements go well beyond technology alone. Brazil has made advances in the social area, with contracts between labor unions and producers that ensure better working conditions in the sugar and ethanol sector. Brazil is the world's largest producer and exporter of sugar, and the second largest producer of ethanol. It does that by using less than 1% of its territory. And there is much more land for production. But growth alone is not enough. The nation must grow with environmental responsibility. That is why the Brazilian government is launching the Agri-Ecological Sugarcane Zoning Program. Through a comprehensive study of climate and soil in different regions and taking into account all environmental, economic, and social aspects, the agri-ecological zoning will guide the sustainable expansion of sugarcane throughout the Brazilian territory. Existing sugarcane acreage and mills, their already programmed expansion, and new units bearing environmental licensing will not be affected. It is a new time for ethanol production in Brazil. This mapping of the nation will allow for better use of its soil while preserving the environment. The expanded and sustainable production of sugarcane requires specific criteria. One of the key rules is to authorize production strictly in areas where the harvesting equipment can be used, which will eliminate new induced fires. Assigned land areas offer agricultural potential without the need for irrigation. Another key point is a ban on suppression of native vegetation. The implantation of new projects will take place in areas already altered by human activities, such as former cattle ranches. Most importantly, the Amazon, Pantanal, and Upper Paraguay River Basin regions may not be used for expansion of sugarcane production. These measures mean that 92.5% of the Brazilian territory may not be used for sugarcane expansion. Agri-ecological zoning will allow the largest country in Latin America to continue growing without affecting its resources. Brazil is a nation with unique traits. It counts on the planet's largest biodiversity, one of the largest world reserves for planting and the most advanced tropical agricultural technology. Its solid base leads to a harmonious coexistence of the environment and the production of foods and biofuels. It is on this well-structured soil that a great future will be planted in an innovative and sustainable manner. Agroecological sugarcane zoning in Brazil. Expanding production, preserving life, ensuring the future. Federal government, Brazil, a nation for all.